Hi everybody, it's Colette Baron-Reid. Welcome to this week's Oracle Card Guidance and Lesson, and I'm so excited. The Oracle Circle membership is going to be open for enrollment tomorrow. So if you're not on my email list, sign up. There's a link here somewhere, and then just click on that, go over there and join the wait list. I'm so excited about this. Okay, listen, I've gotten so much great feedback that you guys love the Celtic Cross so much. I'm going to do it again. So I think the best way to do this, because normally we have crystals and you pick a card, etc. So just pick a number between 1 and 10. And that will be your extra card to focus on this week. That will bring you a little bit more of an extra theme, okay? So I'm going to start now. And the way I'm doing this Celtic Cross, I'm going to let you know in advance that I'm going to do the where you are now, what crosses you, what is the foundation, what just happened, what's coming in, what's the highest, what's around the corner, and then 4 cards that represent in a row events that we can expect, okay? So it seems to be you guys like that, so that's the way we're gonna do it. Okay, everybody, here is card number 1, and this is the theme of where we are all right now, and this is telling us something. So each one of the cards reflects where we are and then tells us, it gives us a hint of what to do. So the theme for this week is do not be an armchair astronaut, because this is actually one of my favorite cards, and I'm going to read it to you because it's in the protection position, it's chop wood, and it's upside down. So I'm going to read it. Are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell, one of my favorite teachers, once said, take 1 step towards the gods, they will take 10 towards you. So this is an actual perfect card because we just finished my 7-day vision board challenge, and the big thing in there is that people tend to forget is the action. What is the action that I should be taking towards the intentions that I have set for myself for my big vision? So this is warning you not to just sit there and stare at the board. We need to take action, even if it's a small incremental step that basically tells the universe that you are serious about what you want to intend for yourself, for your beautiful life for 2021, regardless of the fact that there are challenges. And any astrologer will tell you that this year is volatile and it's busy. All right, but we are moving towards positive change. So we have to keep that in mind in the back of our minds to remember and not to forget yourself. Your dreams and vision for your life matters. And I told you that all last week. Okay, so the next card is what's crossing us. So here's where we are. Now this card typically for me, and the way I read it, will tell us what is in our benefit, what is also possibly an obstacle, or how do we get around the obstacle that it talks about, right? So what crosses us for good or for challenge? And this is great. So Between Worlds is the card that represents our, and because it's in the position what crosses us, the thing we have to watch out for is to not expect to be on the other side of things so quickly. It's going to take time. The changes that we are all experiencing right now as a species, as a human being, you know, all the different challenges that we're having globally right now, this is all to bring us into a place where we are improving things. It doesn't feel that way a lot of times. And so we want to get to the other side faster than we've integrated what's been going on. So this is asking us to slow down and keep in mind that we are in between worlds. We are not where we were. We are moving towards where we want to intend to be, but we're not there yet. So we're neither place. And the in-between is the most profound and powerful place all of us can be, because this is the place of dreaming. This is a place where we face our shadows in the dark, knowing full well that we are moving in process and into a better version of what we discover. We learn self-confidence, we learn self-compassion, we learn to trust the divine, and we learn that this in-between worlds is a beautiful journey that doesn't always feel like it, but we know that it will be and that it is. So I always say, claim the in-between in the now and make it your friend. Gosh, these readings are getting serious every week. So let's look at the foundation card, and this is the card that tells us where we're standing on right now, okay? So what does this say? The Fates. So the Fates is the card that is literally where all of us are standing. And I really love to consider this, especially when times of turmoil, that we want to make sure that we don't identify with the outer world so much, that we keep remembering that what we want a vision for matters to us. This is things that are happening beyond our control, and things that have been set in motion well in the past. This is life on life's terms. So that was what I said to you guys last week too, that a vision board, for example, doesn't take away challenges, nor does it take away any of the things that need to be dismantled. What it does is give you a different perspective, perception, and a sense of self, that you have a much more confident and loving way of moving towards your own personal destiny. So we have the destiny of everybody that's going on right now, and we're all standing on that. So I love the serenity prayer here. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So here we go. Now, what in the past do we need to pay attention to that is still active for us now? And we're going to check this card next. So this is the behind of the past card, and that's the Observer. Okay, good. So here we have the Observer. Now that means that we have learned something in the past that we need to apply in our present. So the Observer card reminds us to have a level of detachment, not to bypass anything, and certainly not allow ourselves to experience our feelings, but not to get caught up in it where we become identified with any kind of challenge or turmoil. So the Observer card tells us we have the skill to really view the world through the eyes of our soul. And the eyes of our soul does not judge. It looks for the experience and for the beauty in life, even in its most darkest moments, right? So the Observer is something we know how to do. And if you have watched me over the years or over the past, I don't know how long you've been around watching me, but you likely would have done the Get on Your Bird meditation, or if you've read my book, The Map, Uncharted, you'll know that I have some processes that I've developed that really help us disconnect from when we get really out of control, if you will, or we get really sucked into the movie in front of us instead of watching it unfold and deciding what is in our highest good in which to act for the highest good of all. Right? So when we're super emotional and we're super all over the place, it's harder to make those decisions. So we have to remember that. This is good. It's like, okay, get in that Observer a little bit more. Don't take the world as personally, even though it feels very personal at times. Now, what crowns us, which is the card, is what's in our highest good right now, all of us that are watching this. So also remember, this is card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, card number 4, this is card number 5. Poised in protection. We're not ready. Poised in protection means we may not be ready for what's in front of us, and that's okay. Don't pretend to be ready. It's a great card for the beginner mind, that we're saying, like, you know what? You don't have enough information. And that's really important to remember. If that's what's crowning us, we're saying, okay, what crowns us is a requirement for beginner mind. That's for all of us. Let's learn what's new, because something very new. Now, we entered into 2021 with a very different energy that we had in 2020. Most astrologers would have mentioned a Capricorn planets last year and all those things in Capricorn, which felt very heavy. And it felt very heavy, very burdensome. And we've now moved into a lot of Aquarius energy that is about innovation and change and swift change, because the planet Uranus is definitely doing a dance on us right now. So we're also coming into that the full moon in Leo this week too. So we have a lot going on in the heavens that are reflecting us here on Earth. So what we have to remember is that this is new for all of us, and that's okay. So you can always remember that, hey, everything right now is new. These are very new things. I don't really know what they mean. I need to investigate a little bit more. And remember not to stay too much in your head, which is sometimes the shadow of the difficulties that happen when there's so much Aquarian energy. We have to remember to get into our heart, which this big Leo moon is going to remind us of this week. Got to remember the heart, the heart, the heart, the heart. Okay, around the corner, what's happening? What can we anticipate? What do we need to be ready for? And then we're going to talk about the 4 events that we're going to learn from this week. Okay. Oh, interesting. Round and round. Oh boy. Okay, so when this card comes around the corner, it is really telling us you don't need to repeat the same problems. This is saying to us that it is time for us to learn from our past and not repeat it. So this is a beautiful opportunity for us to really get that remember, these 2 cards have a beautiful relationship to each other too, and this is card number 6. So if you look at the observer and round in the protection position, it reminds us like, wait a sec, we got to step back and say, what does this remind me of? Can I make a different choice? And of course you can. And that is what we're all supposed to be doing right now, is making different choices. Oopsie. Oh, Mark, can you pick that up? Oh, I got a jumper. Husband on the floor. Time to go. Isn't that great? All right, we're going to put that aside. I don't usually read the jumper card as part of the reading, but I'll come to it later and see it as the 5th card from the 4. Why not? Okay, so now here are the events. I'm going to turn them so that the camera can see them here. This is interesting. Okay, and what's going on here? There we go. And then the last card, oh, that's excellent. Okay, so I'm going to overlap them a tiny bit so that they stay in the frame. You're not running out of time. When the TikTok card shows up in protection, there is a quality of rushing that we're being asked to avoid. Don't rush forward too fast. There's no need for it. We have plenty of time to uncover what? Fake news. Sorry, I had to throw that in. But the truth be told card is in the protection position. So it's revelations. It doesn't, I'm kidding about the fake news, but it could be. I mean, anything goes. When the truth be told card comes in the upside down position, there is going to be revelations about things that were untrue that will become true, right? So we're going to see something revealed to us that may have been hidden from us. That's also another way of looking at truth be told in the protection position. Then we have fork in the road. We have choices. And the choice is really the last card, which is we want to come home, right? It's about coming home to ourselves in a place that is safe, beautiful, peaceful, abundant, prosperous, fair, all of the things, you name it. Name the thing that you want home to feel like for you. So all of this is leading us to home and what that actually means to us, and finding a place in our hearts to be open and to bring that heart-centeredness to everything that we do. So this is a profound week, it appears. So I'm going to remind you again, if you picked card number 1, it was chop wood, chop wood in the protection position. Card number 2 is between worlds. 3 is the fates. 4 is observer. 5 is poised in protection. Round and round in protection is 6. 7 is TikTok upside down. 8 is truth be told in protection as well. And protection means the universe is coming to give you a big hug. Nothing bad is going to come as a result of these things. If anything, it's for our benefit. Revelations for our benefit this week. Fork in the road is make a choice, take a stand, right? Like really get what is your home. And then it's also about how do we build a home in which all of us can be together in a unified way. And that's really the kind of, for the next couple of years, is the theme that all of us are going to be working towards. Anyway, that's a big week. Oh, FYI, last card, time to go. So time to go represents the need for us to walk away from what we know doesn't serve the whole. All right, that's that last card. Fascinating. That's the jumper card, the time to go card. Now that I've seen this, it's time to walk away from that which causes harm. Okay? All right. Mwah. Love you all. Take care, and I'm going to see you, hopefully in my Oracle Circle membership, because it's going on sale tomorrow and it's inexpensive and fantastic and everything that, oh my God, I am so proud, and we have so much fun in there, and it's super safe. The way we communicate with each other is super all about big-heartedness and friendliness and super woo and practical spirituality and more. So if you're interested in at least exploring it, go check it out. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye. If you like this video, wow, subscribe to my channel. Just click on the subscribe button there, and then the notification button will come up, and that means that you're gonna get a notification when my videos are up. And don't forget to leave a comment. We love reading them.